Hello and welcome to Breaking News with E&A, the news of yesterday and the laughs of today. I'm your host, Andy, and today, folks, we have it's a special day. This, yes, is our first ever Breaking News with E&A podcast special. And today we have Taylor with us, who is also a fellow subscriber and a listener as well. So we'll be talking about many things regarding a lot of stuff very soon. Kind of a lowdown on our today's show. We'll have obviously our special guest Taylor with us today, and then we will do the eBay exchange and the corny joke of the week. Now that includes the joke about corn and a corny joke. In case you got that mixed up,
I know I did.
That, folks, is Taylor.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
to the show, Taylor.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you here.
Oh yeah, first podcast. Very excited.
Honestly glad you're here today. It's kind of nice to have someone sit next to me rather than just sitting in a dark room and inside a closet.
I mean, it's not like your editor is sitting like 2 feet away from you right now.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fine.
I mean, he's basically like non-existent. He just like kind of sits there and there's really nothing that happens with that man. As he's making a teary-eyed face, it's funny. We can rip on him all we want. It's okay. He'll
Yeah,
never
he won't say anything. It's fine.
Because he knows if he says anything, he's just screwed. I could fire him. And it's
Well,
basically
then
a one-man show
who
now.
would edit your videos, Andy, huh?
I do it all now.
You just said in like one of your previous podcasts that you don't know anything about technology.
Well, I'm learning.
All right.
Slowly but surely. It's a constant uphill battle.
Of course.
So, Taylor, what would you like to talk about today? I know you had some things about like the new Sonic movie that's coming out.
Oh, yes. The internet has been blown up by the new Sonic trailer that came out, almost a week ago already?
Oh, yeah.
Andy here has just seen it, like 10 minutes ago.
No,
And Andy,
I seen it for the second time, actually. I saw it when it first came out, but I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, honestly, what did you think when you first saw that Sonic come up on screen? Like, oh, geez, that design is so weird.
And I don't use this word very often, disgustipated.
Is that even a word?
Yes, that is.
I guess we'll make it one.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever you say is a word.
But no, very atrocious is the word I would use, really. It looks nothing like the original game character.
This is true.
At all. It's got the shoes, and that's it.
Yeah. Dr. Eggman isn't even that Dr. Eggman-y either, which is very upsetting.
He is just Jim Carrey playing a crazy guy, which is, kind of all of his characters now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's fine.
Jim Carrey is basically kind of a nut job, if you will.
I mean, sometimes it works with some of his characters, and, sometimes it doesn't. Like, in this case.
Yeah, I mean...
Dr. Eggman's supposed to be kind of an evil mastermind almost. I mean, super silly and stuff, but still, I don't know if Carrey's work is going to be good enough for this. But we'll have to see how it is when it comes out in November, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure November-ish. I think if he put on a few pounds or wore a fat suit, that it might be worth watching that.
You're right, because, it's supposed to be a Dr. Egg Man, not skinny beanpole man, if you will.
Skinny beanpole man.
Well, it's true. He just looks nothing like him. I mean, you only even see him look even remotely like Dr. Robotnik in, like, the very last second of the trailer. Otherwise, he just looks like an evil lab scientist from, I don't know, freaking Pokemon game? I don't know.
He does have quite the mustache, though.
I will say that. That was all right.
Yeah.
In the end, though.
In the end, yeah. It really was, overall.
Definitely.
But that'll be a movie worth pirating, if you will, for those of you who do that. I don't myself, and I don't think Taylor does either.
Of course not, Andy.
Right.
Never. What?
Yeah.
No.
Because that's illegal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely
Right.
illegal. Yep, would not announce that anybody would do that on
Correct.
a podcast that's going up on the internet.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's okay, but we don't have that many listeners right now. We have about 7, 8, 9 subscribers at this point, which thank you folks for subscribing. And those of you listening, I want to thank you for listening once again and spending your time with Breaking News with E&A. So you have any other comments and stuff about the new Sonic movie? I mean, you're kind of our game guru, if you will, here.
I guess so. But, oh man, I really don't know. Honestly, I would rather have an animated Sonic movie. Like, I don't understand why they have to make everything live action nowadays with Detective Pikachu now, Sonic, all the Disney movies getting reanimated, if you will. almost with a live action Lion King. I don't even think it deserves to be called live action Lion King, considering everything in it is animated. It's just animated to look realistic.
I'll agree with that. I mean, they shouldn't be remaking wonderful classics like that. Because if you can't recreate the voice or recreate the movie to the wonderfulness that it already was, for example, Aladdin, no one can recreate Robin Williams. I mean, that's...
And getting Will Smith as a replacement to Robin Williams. I mean, Will Smith is a pretty good actor, in my opinion. He's done some alright movies in the past. But this, he just looks so weird. He looks like a Smurf, just kind of came up from a lamp. I don't know.
You heard it here, folks. A Smurf that came out of a lamp is what Will Smith looks like. Put that image in your brain.
Ah, man.
Have you seen the live-action Dumbo at all?
I have not. I heard my mom did, and she thought it was pretty good. But honestly, I don't know if I'd like it or not. I wasn't even a huge fan of the animated one, to be honest. I never really watched it as a kid that often.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how the new one was. I heard Danny DeVito is the Rainmaster in that, I think.
Well,
don't quote me on this, but I believe he was.
If Danny DeVito is the ringmaster, all you got to do is just YouTube some clips of Danny DeVito being a ringmaster, and that's just beautiful in itself, and maybe even a meme.
I'm sure it's definitely a meme somewhere.
Oh, probably. Yes, memes are very good nowadays. They're quite hip, if you will.
It'd be nice if they stopped remaking everything.
That's true, and come up with something creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the whale war I was talking about last week. That would be a good movie. Whale War 3.
I mean, maybe? That sounds like a children's flick, honestly.
Hey, it could make money.
I mean, it could, but...
Do you know how many kids would go watch Whale War 3? And obviously they have to bring their parents. So for every one kid has about one parent. So that's double the movie ticket purchases you have to get. So the movie tickets, it doubles. And, I mean, it's an easy couple of bucks there.
But again, it would have to be a quality movie.
It would. But find the right director. Find the right actors. Ooh, boy. It could honestly be great.
I mean, honestly, if they made the Emoji movie, anything's fucking possible at this point.
Exactly. The Emoji movie... Actually, the Emoji movie I didn't think was as bad as they said it was.
Oh, no, it was definitely bad. But there are worse things out there. Like The Boss Baby came out, I think, around that same-ish time.
Yeah,
I think maybe they were a few months apart. Yeah, I tried watching it on Netflix one day because I'm like, oh, this is going to be stupid. I want to make fun of something, so let's watch The Boss Baby. I turned it off within 20 minutes of it. I couldn't stand it. Couldn't handle it. It was just so stupid.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got to the Emoji movie is because I got a bunch of me and my friends together, and we just all kind of laughed and, haha, that's so stupid.
In high school, I knew a guy who did a review of the Emoji movie. I called him Eggnog. In fact, I think he actually listens. So, Eggnog, if you're listening, you have been featured in Breaking News with E&A. But anyway, and he was like, it's just a terrible movie. And one day it was on TV, so I was kind of just, well, I guess watching it. And I was like, all right, this isn't absolutely horrible, but it's no, like, Aladdin, if you will.
Yeah. You mean the old Aladdin, right?
Well, yeah, the old Aladdin. Of course, not the new one. Because
Yeah,
that doesn't sound that great, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, it looks interesting, but I just don't think that it's going to work as well. Because, I mean, none of the other live-action Disney movies have really worked, in my opinion.
I think Beauty and the Beast was decent.
Yeah, I feel like out of all of them, that would be one I'd watch again sometime.
Yeah.
But Cinderella, I thought that was kind of bland.
When did they do Cinderella?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay.
That was like one of the first ones they did, I believe. And then they did Jungle Book, and that honestly, no.
Oh, yeah.
I hated Jungle Book.
Jungle Book was bad.
Man, they made Christopher Walken sing. That's not something that you should do. That's like unholy.
Yeah. I forgot what part he played again.
No, he played the orangutan.
Oh,
Sang that
yeah,
on one song, and it was just bad.
Wasn't
And Bill Murray was
Bill Murray
Baloo,
was
I believe.
Baloo, yeah.
It was
he
all,
can't sing.
Yeah, he can't sing. He was an alright actor for it, but his singing was...
Bill Murray's an alright actor, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you put him in his, like, prime, back in the 80s or so.
Oh, yeah. Ghostbusters, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Caddyshack, that was some good stuff.
I don't think I've seen Caddyshack, actually.
Oh, well, you gotta watch it.
Oh,
For
yeah.
those of you who haven't seen Caddyshack, go watch it. It is a great movie. But grab some friends and family when you watch it. Obviously, if they're of age and understand all the humor in there. But go watch it. It's a quality movie. Also, if you haven't seen this, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
I
such
love
a
that.
good movie. My tech guy over here isn't a big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yikes.
For shame.
Yeah, for shame, my good sir. Actually, should we do it?
Do what?
Neat.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're gonna blow up the mic, Andy. We probably shouldn't do that.
Neat. I have, for those of you who are listening, I have need my tech guy. But it is a quality movie, so go watch it. Now, some of you might not understand like the humor, or at least some of it, because it's not intelligent humor. It is in fact kind of slapstick, but there are some very intelligent humor that you might not catch till you watch it till the second or third time.
I thought there was some very intelligent humor throughout all of it. Wasn't there?
Well, there is. Like, okay, it's not, 900 IQ intelligence.
Well, no, not that, but
But-
it's not like 3-year-old haha poop jokes,
Yeah, it's
which is what most humor is nowadays, which is,
Yeah.
Sucky, awful, horrible.
although meme humor is quite good. I'd say 6 times out of 10 it's pretty good. I've seen a couple where you're on the can, right? Because that's where most people see their memes, or you're in a chair of some sort. That's not a can or a toilet or a john, whatever you call it. And then you just see it and go and just erupt in laughter throughout the entire thing. There, it's really a wonderful thing.
I can't keep a straight face right now.
It's hard to. I mean, we have a great podcast going, I guess. I don't know.
I almost forgot about the podcast, honestly. Like, oh shit, what are we doing again? All right, we're right here in front of this mic and computer. I almost forgot.
Yeah. Today we're in a new location, actually. We're in the lounge, and it's really quite a thing. It's got a couch and a chair and a TV. Kitchen.
Very empty.
It is very empty. It's a nice space. Some good acoustics, actually, in here.
Yeah, not bad, gotta say.
Yeah. All right. Well, did you want to also talk about there's also a new movie coming out in the, we'll say, video game universe. Detective Pikachu is coming out very soon. And actually has a really great actor, Ryan Reynolds, playing Pikachu.
Yeah, I was very surprised with that casting choice there. 'Cause, I mean, you just think Pikachu, when he talks, you like think, oh, it's a small little kid like talking, But no, they get this grown-ass man playing. You're just gonna hear Deadpool, like Deadpool's voice coming out of that Pikachu, like an asshole character. You don't want an asshole character from Pikachu. Like, that's just so weird, don't you think?
I'll agree with that. But in all honesty, once Deadpool 3 comes out...
I mean, you bet your ass that's gonna get put in there somehow.
Oh,
He's gonna
yeah.
definitely reference that at some point.
Without a doubt.
I could just see him now, like, with his, like, I don't know, guns and shit, going like, Pika Pika, motherfuckers! Shooting up the place.
We should have special guests more often.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably shake things up a bit.
Oh, yeah. But when's that coming out again? Sometime...
I believe it's coming out
soon.
this weekend, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people are super excited about it.
Yeah.
Some of the Pokemon look actually pretty good. Like, I think Pikachu looks alright. Bulbasaur I saw looks cool. Flareon was in the trailer, and I was super excited because Flareon is, like, my favorite evolution.
Ooh.
And I don't know, he seems very underrated to me because everybody says he sucks in the game with his stats and all, but I don't know, I just really like his design.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jigglypuff, though. Just Jigglypuff's supposed to be the cutest thing ever in the anime and everything. Has a little microphone, is like sending people to sleep and stuff. But no, it just looks so angry. Like Killer Kirby, something like that. I don't know. It's awful.
Killer Kirby.
You've seen that meme, right?
At some point, probably.
It's pretty bad. Also, Mewtwo is going to be in this movie too, the legendary Pokemon.
Really?
From like the first game, I believe. And he just looks really weird. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, almost like an amphibian type skin, if you get my drift. Like, just kind of doesn't look slimy, but it just looks like, I don't know.
It doesn't look...
I don't see how they could have made him any better, but it still looks weird to me. Same with Charizard. Like in the games and anime, you don't see him like with scales and stuff like a dragon would usually have. But now that he's kind of live action,
He's got some scales.
he got the scales, and it looks kind of weird. But honestly, it's not the worst they could have done.
Well, we'll have you, the viewers, decide which movie is better, Detective Pikachu or Sonic.
Well, funny enough, Sonic's animated or designed again, I should say.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, thank you, Internet, for actually convincing Paramount to redesign Sonic. Like, honestly, I don't understand how they could have fucked up that big with a character like that. Honestly, I feel like it was a marketing stunt, because there's just no way in hell that they could have made him like that and expect people to like it.
That's true. Yeah, in all honesty, probably was a marketing stunt to get publicity.
Yeah, honestly, because if they really want to market this big now, they won't show the redesign, like, at all. You have to wait and see the movie in November to see what he looks like now. Like, that would be really smart of them to do that, I think.
Yeah, and then they'll just sit in raking money.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Paramount, though, I hear they're also making a live-action Dora the Explorer.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's by Paramount?
I think
my
so.
gosh.
I don't know. I know originally they made Dora the Explorer, like back in its heyday.
They did.
Yeah, that was a Paramount picture. I think Blue's Clues was too.
Oh no, live action Blues Clues, here we come.
Actually, I would watch a live action Blue's Clues.
How would they even do that though?
They have. I got a sister, and when she was younger, both of us were big in the Blues Clues when we were younger, and so I remember like it was called Blues World or something like that. And do you remember how they had a Winnie the Pooh kind of like, well, I'm not gonna say a live action thing, but it was like non-animated. It was the Book of Pooh.
Oh yeah, it was like kind of with like the puppets and stuff like that.
Yeah. It was kind of like
alright.
that, and that was all right.
I like the animated show better.
Oh, anytime something's animated, it should stay animated.
Just like the Grinch, for example.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like the live action Grinch. Come on, Internet, hate me. There's so many people that like that movie, and I just don't understand why.
See, I think it's okay, but it's not
It doesn't really have the spirit of the original.
right. Plus, it's hard to remake perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't seen the new one because they just came out with one, I think, in December.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not see that either. I heard it was like, I don't think people super hated it, but like, I don't know. It was just kind of a mediocre movie.
I hear that. I know I've heard of people seeing it and they're like, it really wasn't that great. Apparently it got 7 out of 10 stars? 7. You 7.
We have 7 minutes is what he's trying to say, right? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Yes. Come out and say it. Hold on, before he says anything. We're going to hear from our tech guy. So, Mr. Tech Guy, reveal what you have to say.
So I saw it, and I think it's like a 7, especially because it had Benedict Cumberbatch in it. But it was, like you said, it was pretty mediocre, but it was pretty good for the design, well thought out how they did it. There's definitely a little bit of a spin on actually how the original story was told, and it turned out quite well.
Okay.
All right.
So there, folks, you have a outside review instead of Taylor and myself.
I mean, I've never seen the movie, so it's not a review. It's more of, hey, this is what the general audience thought and what I heard about it.
It's basically the same, but review just kind of spewed out of my mouth.
Yeah. So any upcoming movies that you would want to see, Andy?
Ooh.
Like Detective Pikachu, you want to see that? Definitely.
Actually, I do want to go see that. Now, I'm not a big Pokemon fan.
I am a huge Pokemon fan, and even though I was super skeptical when I first saw that trailer, I will probably still go see it just to see what it's about. Give it credit.
Sure. Yeah, go to movie theater to be an outing with the folks,
Mm-hmm.
But I think that movie will be better than Sonic, in all honesty.
Probably.
Because from the commercials and stuff,
I mean, they still have time to change a lot of the stuff with the Sonic.
They do.
At the same time, I feel like the casting for Detective Pikachu looks a lot better than it does for the Sonic one.
Yeah.
I mean, you got that one guy. God, I can't remember the actor's name from Hop.
Oh.
That one guy who's kind of interacting with Sonic for the most part is the same guy that interacted with the rabbit from Hop.
Is he really?
Yeah, I don't know what they have against this guy, but he just gets thrown in the shittiest roles. I mean, I think he'd be an okay actor if they actually gave him a good fucking script or a good fucking movie.
I'll give you that. I mean, yeah, I forgot about that movie, actually. That was okay.
That's like the only Easter movie like ever made, so of course it did well.
I don't think it's the only Easter.
Well, it's the only one like recently that came out in like theaters. I can't think of any other Easter movies that have actually come out in a theater before.
That's another thing. If you're looking for a new movie, make something about Thanksgiving. I would watch a Thanksgiving movie.
Why?
Because Thanksgiving doesn't get the credit it deserves. Because because you get Halloween, right? You know, ooh, spooky season, right? And then spooky season's over, and then everyone's like, Christmas! And then, well, by the time Christmas hits, you're like, New Year's! And then the vibe just dies.
I mean, yeah, considering it's in boom, Christmas, which is also about love and giving thanks, essentially.
I mean, you can...
With food. Honestly, Christmas is just Thanksgiving, but with presents. Because, I mean, come on, everybody has their turkey dinners and stuff in November, but everybody also has those big-ass dinners in Christmas, you know? I mean, I know my family does.
That's true. I don't know. You know what would be kind of cool, actually? Is to have, like, a funny cartoon kind of thing from the turkey side.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there a movie with a turkey in it? Like an animated one? That, like, I don't know, Blue Sky Studios did a few years ago. I could have sworn there was something like a turkey or something in that. I don't remember.
It might have been. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. But that would be a quality movie. Or you do a movie about the 4th of July.
I mean, I guess.
That would be something, actually.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what anyone could actually write for that, you know?
How our country came to be. The funny version.
I don't know. You think there'd be, like, just spoofs of that and, like, I don't know, SNL skits and stuff like that already?
Yeah, there is, but imagine an entire movie dedicated to that.
So you're thinking, like, Monty Python style?
Oh, you know it. That would be the greatest thing ever. Well, we're kind of running a little low on time here. So...
Oh, wow. It's been 25 minutes already.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so congratulations. This is Taylor's first podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we want to thank her for being there. So a round of applause. Clapping, I guess.
Hooray.
You know what we should get? Sound effects.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Sound effects would be cool in this thing.
Just a little background music. Like, you know, like a little guitar and piano.
I like that. All right. Well, we're going to hit the eBay exchange, and then we'll also do the corny joke of the week.
All right, sounds good. So what have we got here?
So on the eBay exchange...
Wait, go down.
Oh,
right.
no.
Conan Cheeto, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, that's better than we actually had. All right. The Conan Cheeto for $500.
That barely looks like Conan.
Apparently, it is a Cheeto that looks like, you know, the guy Conan who has a late night show, I think it is, right?
Yeah, it's just a talk
Yeah.
show.
So
That's kind of a stretch, honestly.
It really is. I mean, maybe the head. But, folks, if you're looking for something weird to buy on eBay and you have $500 to blow, you can get the Conan Cheeto for $500. And if you order it in 1 day and 3 hours by Tuesday at 11:46 p.m., that Conan Cheeto can be yours.
Will this podcast even be out by then?
Oh, sure. It'll be out by soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
That clears up a lot.
I know. It's very descriptive. And, folks, as we near the end of our special with Breaking News with E&A, we end out with the corny joke of the week. First, we have the joke about corn, and then the actual corny joke. So, Taylor, if you would like to help me out with this.
Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so am I doing
All
the corn joke first?
Well, sure.
All right, okay. So, what is the most mythical vegetable?
I don't
The
know.
answer is the unicorn. That's a knee slapper right there, folks. Oh boy.
That's why I love these jokes. They're so cringy, they're funny.
Debatable.
So, and for our final joke of the night is, what do you call a 3.14 meter long snake? A python. Because, you know, the number pi. See, that's good. For all you math lovers out there, we have a nice quality math joke that just happened.
That's for you, Tyler.
Indeed it is. Unfortunately, we're nearing the end of Breaking News with E&A. The laughs of the news of yesterday and the laughs of today. As this is the end of another episode of Breaking News with E&A, I want to thank our special guest Taylor for joining us today.
Yeah, it was great to be here. Thank you.
Yes, I want to thank you very much, and hopefully we'll hear her again. Not see her because this is, radio. But Taylor, I want to thank you once again for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. I had a blast. Hope to be invited back soon.
Yeah, we had a lot of laughs. And for you listeners out there, remember, we're Breaking News with E&A. The news of yesterday and the laughs of today. And we'll hear you later.